Hi, Miss Judi.
Hello, Ellie. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm good.
You are one of my favorite people. Okay. So would you mind just kind of introducing yourself for our audience and just telling us a little bit about how you got into the industry in general? And then
Oh, gosh. So my name's Judi Thacker. I've been in the industry all my life. Both my parents were groomers. And I really started getting into the trade show part of the industry when I was about 19 years old. My parents had a dryer company, Lang Dryers. And at that point, I decided I wanted to become a groomer after my mom told me I couldn't become a groomer because I was going to be an aeronautics engineer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's okay because I would have been hanging out with all the nerdy people, and guess what? Now I get to hang out with the cool people.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
I do like nerdy people though too.
Yeah.
Nerdy people are okay.
They are.
But
They're kind of
groomers
fun.
are way more fun.
We are kind of a little bit nerdy in our own way.
We're definitely nerdy. Definitely nerdy. Just like a fun nerdy.
Yeah. So then I went to help another company that was manufacturing clothes.
Okay.
Things didn't work out well because what they told me they were going to use me for in their company wasn't what they turned out to be. Let's just say that it was some shady dealings.
Okay.
So then my parents decided, well, why don't we make clothes?
Okay.
And so then my mom started making Evolution apparel, which a lot of people remember. My mom was known as the Versace of the grooming industry.
Love that so much.
And so, I was doing the trade shows. I was coming in competing, working my parents' booth, did a competition all the way up to my early 30s. And then my dad was going to start a trade show, Lone Star Groomers Conference. And before the show started, it was supposed to debut in May of 2000. May of 2000. Wow, that's a long time ago.
It was a little bit ago.
My dad got sick in September of 1999 and passed in December. And so I helped my mom and then took over the trade show and started the trade show and ran it for about 5 years. But I was a single mom with 3 kids, and I just kind of had to choose which way my life was going to go, what was more important to my family. So at that time, just kind of stepped out of the contest ring, started working with Walls, became groom team coordinator, let go of the trade show, and continued on and started my business, my mobile grooming business, which I've had now for 18 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible. So I'm imagining it would have been really difficult to still do that first show after your dad passed away.
It was really hard. It was hard, but we could feel him there. And those that knew my dad know that when he went to a trade show, he loved to go and shoot pool. So one of the things we did every year at our trade show was we had a big pool tournament.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun, and vendors loved it. The groomers loved it. We always just had a really good time.
Yeah.
That was our big thing, was just making sure that everybody felt welcome and everybody had fun and everybody was there to learn and everybody loved everybody. So it was just really nice. It was a good show.
I really love that. I'm really sad I never got to go.
Yeah. Well, we now have Groom Texas that I'm running, and we're kind of doing the same thing. It was really cool because at Lone Star Groomers, our open division Best in Show, we gave a belt buckle to Best in Show.
That is awesome.
Right?
I love that so much. But I'm also in the horse world, so.
Yeah. Well, Cheryl Purcell has 2 of those belt buckles. She keeps telling me she's going to give me one. I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
I don't have it. I mean, she can't wear them as earrings. They're way too big.
Oh,
so she only needs one.
Well, I mean, are they too big? I've seen some people with some big earrings.
She could pull it off.
She probably could.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. That would be epic. All right, Cheryl, we're waiting. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that's really cool, and I want to go to Groom, Texas.
We are so excited about Groom Texas. We are doing it this year so that each division has its own Best in Show and Best All-Around Groomer. So we're going to do a Best in Show for Open, a Best in Show for Intermediate, and a Best in Show for Entry.
Okay.
Because we just feel like those groomers, the Intermediate and Entry, kind of sometimes feel like they get lost in the open.
They do. Yeah.
And so this gives them their opportunity to shine in their division because they all need to be acknowledged.
Oh, and I love that so much because it is so intimidating.
Yes.
To see I call them career competitors that just, I mean, they're amazing people and their quality and their dedication and everything is phenomenal, but we all start somewhere.
Yeah.
So I think it's amazing to acknowledge that starting point too,
Yes.
I was actually just explaining to someone earlier that when I first started competing, I was only in open for a year. And then I moved up in intermediate. And then I moved out of intermediate and won 2 shows.
Yeah.
In 2 shows because, if you get lucky, call it, then, you do really well at one show. And rules have changed now, so it's a little bit harder. But I moved up into open and I wasn't ready.
Yes.
My skills were nowhere near where they needed to be. And then competing in open, it's defeating.
Yes.
And it's isolating. And you're going into compete with these people who have done it for years and years and years. And I had only been competing for a couple of years. So.
It's kind of like that 8th grader going and becoming a freshman and then trying to compete with the seniors for varsity letterman jacket.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly what it's like. So,
yes.
Yeah, I love the way they've changed the rules now. So you get a little bit more time in intermediate. But one of the reasons that people go through intermediate so fast is because there aren't as many competitors, so you place more faster. And so you're in and you're out. I mean, like literally it's a hop, skip, and a jump and you're done.
It is.
And yeah, I love that they've changed those rules. It gives you more time to kind of get in there and refine, because with the entry, you're starting off with your salon dogs.
Yeah.
And then intermediate, you're really starting to learn and grow. And so that gives you that little bit of more time that you need before you go into that open level where you can compete with Nadia. But it also, with us having the 3 different levels of best in show, you go, okay, I won entry best in show. Okay, now I'm ready for intermediate. I need that intermediate best in show.
It's a stepping stone.
Yeah, for sure.
It's great to have that. I think we need that.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
And let them just shine. Enjoy the moment, bask in it, and not go, well, I won first place in intermediate, but I didn't group, or I didn't,
Exactly. Yeah, that's so cool. I love it. So did you always want to compete? Because I feel like you either want to compete or you don't to some degree.
So I came from a family of groomers. My biological dad was the first groomer in the family.
Okay.
And then he taught my uncle and my cousin, and they had shops. And then when my dad passed away when I was 7, my mom was not a groomer. She had bathed for my dad on the weekends because she was a teacher's aide. And so she all of a sudden had 2 children and a salon and had to teach herself how to groom with the Sam Cole book. That's all we had then.
Okay,
it was
wow.
1977.
Wow.
So she taught herself to groom. And so I would go on the weekends. I started bathing dogs when I was 9.
Okay.
So I would go on the weekends. And then, it was kind of one of those things where I wanted to learn to groom, but my mom didn't want me to. And then I came to a trade show with them to help them with their dryers. And I think my first show was Inner Groom.
Okay.
I was 18 or 19 years old.
Okay.
And I saw Liz Paul and Terry DiMarino and Kathy Rose. And I went, I don't want to learn to groom like my mom. I want to learn to groom like they groom.
Yes. Yeah. I want to do that.
I want to do that. And so I was very lucky to be in a place that my dad manufactured an amazing dryer. Like the dryers that we have now, how the motors are quiet?
Yeah.
My dad did that. Like before that, these forced air dryers came in these big bubble shaped things, and the motors were so loud. And so my dad built the box, and then he insulated it to cut down the noise level of the motors in the dryer.
Awesome.
So we had the first quiet dryer. So then Romani came in and did it with their dryers, and then a few others. Some still are really noisy, but my dad was the one who came up with that.
Awesome.
But I was very lucky because that dryer stood out, and so we started selling them, and we would give them away to Groom Team to give at their auctions or whatever. And I got to meet everybody, and so I got to be mentored by the original Groom Team groomers. So even now, like when I look at them, I mean, I've known them since I was 19 years old. Like it's Terry DiMarino. She's like an auntie. Judi, Judi, everybody. They're like my extended family. I've known them for so long, and they really helped me out in my career. And then I, met Sue Zecco, and she and I became fast friends.
Yeah.
And I've been very lucky to land where I did, and be able to be surrounded by really good people in this industry. Really good people.
I have more family at these shows than I do at home.
Yeah.
And, you, Delise, Cheryl.
Yes.
Who we don't see at the shows anymore, whatever.
She came to both my weddings, both my daughter's weddings.
Angela and Adrian, Leslie, and all these people, they're our family.
Yeah.
And
you start together and you grow together. I remember when Adrian and I used to compete, and we both had toddlers. So our children are the same age. She's got 2 children. I've got 3, but 2 of my 3 are the same age as her girls. So I literally have a picture of Tristan, my oldest, with her daughter Sterling. They're about 2 years old in my mom's booth. Tristan had been with us in the booth and seen us selling clothes, and you can see he's showing her clothes.
Right?
They're
Oh my
2
God.
years old. It is
I love
the
it so
cutest
much.
picture, know. And so it's family. You travel together, you play together, you work together, you cry together, you laugh together. We do it all together.
We do. And even though we might go months without seeing each other, it's still like this big family reunion every month or every couple months.
Yeah. And if you're out of it for a year, you come back and you feel like you never left.
Yeah. So I think that what you've seen throughout the years is pretty incredible because you've kind of seen it all, right?
Yes. I remember when we used to use a rock and a sharp edge to cut dogs' hair with. When they invented the wheel, it was amazing, and that's how we became mobile groomers.
Judi, we said we were going to be on our best behavior.
No, we were actually
You've
talking.
seen so much.
I remember a time when we didn't have forced air dryers.
Yeah.
We had cage dryers and we had the hot stand dryers.
Okay.
We didn't have curved shears. We had straight shears. You had 2 pairs of shears, a straight and a thinning shear. And all thinning shears were the same. There wasn't a chunker. There wasn't a blender. They were so more surgical or mechanical and less, what we have now is amazing. And it's hard because you kind of look at some of the younger generations and you're like, you don't appreciate, but they can appreciate because they didn't know.
Exactly.
So now we are the old people that are like, well, let me tell you now. Remember when?
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
But, it's, I feel like I've really been blessed to be able to see the evolution of this industry. I remember when there were 2, 3, 4 trade shows, and now it's everywhere.
That's
and
awesome.
now you can pull up online. And I will say, it's really cool that you can learn online, but it's not the same as going to a trade show. Seeing it live and in person, where it's not 2-dimensional, where it's like really there and you can really understand and you get the camaraderie. And I love it because you get so many people that come for the first time by themselves and they're thinking, oh my God, I'm by myself. And my groomer came with me.
Yep.
And I was in the room and we just had dinner and she starts getting dressed. I'm like, where are you going? She goes, oh, there's a groomer who just posted that she's here for the first time and she came all by herself. But I'm going to go meet her down at the bar to make sure she has some friends.
Awesome. I love that.
Yeah. So then the next thing, there were 3, 4, 5 of them that all met her.
Yeah.
And she all of a sudden had somebody to hang out with for the weekend. They only spent an hour down there. But in that hour, I can tell you that she made friends that she will have for a lifetime.
Yeah.
That understand her, that understand what she goes through, that understands that sideways joke that you would never say in front of a client,
Yes.
that we can all laugh at, that we would never say on camera, but we giggle about in the corner.
Yeah, we could say those things.
Yeah, so now she's got that community that she can vent with, that she can talk to, that she can get advice from.
Yeah.
So, and just one little Facebook post got her there and being here at this trade show.
And it just takes going up and asking a question or going up. And even now it's even easier because you can just do that Facebook post. But I was just, I think it's cool that I think I've seen a lot, right?
I think you have too.
I haven't been in the industry maybe half as long as you have.
Oh, you're not even half my age.
But I am.
Well, but we have people, I mean, there's people my age that have only been in the industry for 2 to 3 years.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's amazing and incomprehensible to me that even when I started, the information that was available to me then versus what is available to my groomers now, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
We didn't have social media, and I have a love-hate relationship with social media.
I agree.
I think you can get a lot of really amazing information. I think you can also get some really bad information.
Yes.
But what it does is it allows us to do those networking type things, posting, hey, I'm down at the bar in the hotel. If anybody else is here, I'm by myself.
Right.
It allows us to do those
careful
things.
posting that on Facebook too. Make sure you post it in the area. Like if you're at Grooms.
Maybe that's not my advice, but be specific about it.
I'm at the bar by myself. I've only had 5 drinks, but I'm fine.
Okay.
No, but I know what you mean.
Reevaluate.
I think they posted it in a group.
In the the groups.
Yeah, the groups. You want to post that in the group.
Yeah.
Yes.
Post it in the group.
Not to the public group.
Correct. Right. I will post on my page, but there are a lot of people that know me.
Yes. Well, and the thing is too, like when you're here though, travel in groups, stay together, make sure you take care of each other. Make sure everybody gets to their hotel room safely. You leave with the same people that you came with.
We're in a big city.
Yeah.
We were at a restaurant last night, and Courtney, our manager, little short Courtney, she was like, I'm going to go walk back to the hotel. And it's not like too far, but it's far enough. We both said, no, you're not. You're going to wait the 5 minutes and we're going to all go together.
We're going to go together.
We're going to stay together. We're going to do the same together.
Honey, we live in a small town just outside of Houston.
Yeah.
We go to a restaurant. My girls are in their 20s.
Yeah.
If one of them gets up to go to the bathroom, my husband will walk them to the bathroom and walk them back. And if they have a significant other, he expects them to do the same for them.
That's not a thing anymore. I wish it was common. I wish that was a common
My son's that way too. Because if he wasn't like that, he'd be unalived by his mother.
Well, exactly. No, that's how it should be, and it's just not like that anymore.
Yeah.
In a lot of places, but I love seeing that and I love hearing about it. But
yeah,
I think where I was going with that you've been around a long time though is you've been a bather, you've been a groomer, you've been a competitor, you've been a speaker.
I've worked in a kennel, I've worked in a vet clinic, I worked in a feed store, I've worked in every place that you can groom, I've done it.
So is there, out of all of that, is there something that you just absolutely have loved and you've been super passionate about? Like, was it competing? Was it teaching?
I love teaching. I love the new groomers. I love to see them hungry. I love to see them succeed, but I also like to see them fail.
Yeah.
Because when they fail, they grow.
Yeah.
We teach them to, okay, that didn't work.
It's okay.
Yeah. It's what, get up, dust yourself off. Let's go again. What did we learn? What are we going to do better this time? Yeah. I love the energy the new groomers bring. Yeah. I always love to tell them too, because some of them don't take criticism well.
Exactly.
And so my thing is I tell them, I'm not correcting you because I'm trying to tell you you're wrong. I'm correcting you because I want you to grow. And if somebody else makes fun of you, then I'm going to have to get involved in that. And that would not be pretty.
Yeah.
I'm correcting you before somebody else does.
Exactly.
Because I want to see you grow and I want to see you succeed. Because guess what? I can't do this forever. No. Somebody's going to have to take my place. You can't do this forever. Somebody's going to have to take your place.
Yeah.
And so we want everybody, and the person that takes my place, I don't want them to be as good as me. I want them to be better than me.
Exactly.
I want this industry to get better and better and better. I don't want it to end with us. I don't want it to stop growing. So a lot of people they get insecure about people being better than them.
Yeah.
I love to see people outgrow me.
Yeah.
I think it's phenomenal. I think it's great for the industry. I think it's great for the groomers. Outgrow me.
I think it's amazing.
Be better than me.
It's amazing to watch people grow and learn, and, better is relative, right?
Yeah.
You might be better at one skill, but no one is you.
Right.
Right? So at the end of the day, I think those people that are insecure, I think I would tell them, no one's you. It's okay for someone else to be better at scissor work or profile or, whatever it is. It's okay for them to be better at that. But no one's you. No one has your experiences. You can still teach people. You can still grow. You can still learn yourself, Like, we never stop learning. We never stop growing. Do you know you were a judge of mine once?
Was I?
Actually, a couple times. You judged me 2 or 3
Like
times.
in the ring, not just standing outside judging people?
I mean, you judge me all the time, but no, one of my judges when I was competing, and I was pretty early on in my career, and I have my little journal, right? And I go and I look at it sometimes because somebody told me early on, write everybody your judge down and write their critiques down. And I looked at it actually a couple months ago, and you're in there, and the very first thing it says your name, and then it says, crazy, super nice, love her, compete under her every chance you get.
I love that.
And then it said what the critique was, like, under there, but it was because you were actually teaching. Sometimes, competing, there isn't a lot of time for the judges to give critiques. I totally understand that. But I competed under you. I believe it was poodles, which I don't groom. I'm not a poodle groomer. I'm not great at it.
Right.
And you were very nice in telling me it was terrible. And I appreciated that. And luckily, I already knew it was terrible. So it's okay. But it's really cool to just
have your full circle moments.
Have your full circle moments. Like, I get to call you a friend now.
Yeah.
And at one point, I was that scared little competitor, and you were just there being nice.
Yeah. The full circle moments are always very cool. I just had a full circle moment myself. And I had, I judged in Tacoma last year.
Okay.
And the girl I judged, one of the girls that I judged, I found out started her grooming career because she won the Groom Team Scholarship.
Oh.
Well, when the Groom Team Scholarship Fund started, it was named after my father.
Okay.
The Lonnie Lang Memorial Scholarship Fund. That's the one she won. And then I judged her last year, and I gave her first place, and she actually placed in group. And then somehow or another, we were on the same Facebook post, and she posted, I got into grooming because I won this scholarship, the Lonnie Lang Memorial Scholarship. And I was like, that was my dad. She goes, you just judged me. And I was like, oh my God, you were my first place. And it was just like,
gosh, that's
it's
awesome.
so cool. And I'm so glad to have a full circle moment with you.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love it. And I've been hearing them too with other people with me and just experiences. And
you are such
so
a
cool
breath of fresh air in this industry. It's so good to see. Like, after my mom left with the clothing, it was so hard for me to buy clothing.
I'm sure.
Literally just started buying things here and there. I would take stuff and I would take them to a seamstress and have them redone.
Yeah.
Or I would get lucky and find an old box in my mom's house and be like, oh, I can fit into this. Oh, I can wear this.
Yeah.
And then you guys took over Retro Stylist Wear, which they had some cute stuff.
They did. Yeah.
Girl, you have taken it to the top. I exclusively wear your clothes now.
Thank
and it
you.
just gives me that feeling of, I feel good, I feel fresh, my clients appreciate it because, I believe in, I'm the owner of the company, but I'm a dog groomer, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to go in looking like a dog groomer.
Exactly.
And so there's some stuff that I wear of yours that I have clients go, where did you get that? I give them your
awesome.
website address. I'm like, it's grooming clothes, but yeah, especially the cow print and the camo goes over big in Texas.
Oh, I'm sure.
Love 'em.
Absolutely.
And so it's just so nice for me to have that, you know, because at one point my mom almost had me talked into going back into clothing. And I was just like, that wasn't my passion. That was her passion. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved wearing it and I loved being her daughter. But that was her passion, not my passion. My passion absolutely is grooming. It's still grooming. I have people that ask me, why are you still grooming? You've been grooming for 35 years. And I tell you, when I get in my truck and I get in there with my dogs, that is my happy place.
Yeah.
I've worked so hard to build the business, to build the clientele that I have. And I have a lot of local Houston celebrities.
Yeah.
I've groomed baseball players, baseball, basketball, Houston Texans dogs. I've groomed for the Lieutenant Governor of Texas. We have celebrities come into Houston, and my husband's in the hotel industry.
Okay.
And if the celebrities bring their dogs into town, the hotel managers know that I have a mobile grooming shop, and they will call me and say, hey, so-and-so's in town, they need their dog groomed. And I will go. I will do special hours for those people just so I can say, guess who I met?
Oh,
I never
would
take
do
a
that
picture,
too.
and I never ask for an autograph, but I hold in that memory, and that's for me.
That's awesome.
Know? So
That's amazing.
I still love that grooming thing. That one-on-one with the dogs, it makes me happy.
I love that. And I don't think that's super common.
No.
You know, it's really not. I talk to groomers all over the country and they say, oh, I just love the dogs. And there are some like you that I think that is their true passion and their true calling. I don't think that's everybody. So I actually think it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
And I think it's really amazing. I love dogs. I love them. It's not truly my passion, though. My passion is teaching.
Yeah.
I love teaching. So an outlet that gives me that is grooming. You know, I can teach people that and I can teach the skills and I have done very well for myself. So, you know, it allows me to teach and I love that. But I think you just have to find that niche of what you do love. And retro started as a little side hobby. We had it in our basement for a couple of years and now it has kind of fully taken off and I love it. And the reason I love it, to be honest, is I get to come to these shows and I get to be with my family, but more than that, I get to see people's faces when they actually find something that they feel good in, no matter what size they are. And that for me makes it all worth it.
Yes, that's what my mom loved too.
Yeah.
She everything from an extra small to a 5X.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and everybody gets treated the same, and everybody gets the best customer service.
Yeah,
and I feel that over there with you. You know, you and Brett have done so well, and it makes me happy to see somebody else who has that same passion that my mom has, and I can't wait for you to meet her.
Oh, I want to so bad.
Yeah, she keeps threatening to go to a show with me, but
why didn't you bring her?
Well, she's taking care of the baby because I'm not home now.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
I already knew that.
Not that I have a baby. I don't have any babies, and I promise I won't be having any more.
Grandbaby.
Yeah. We've decided after this 2-year-old we're not having any more.
You just now decided that?
Yeah, no more babies for us.
Just now decided that. Okay. All right. That's fine.
We're the fill-in mom and dad for right now. We're like, that's enough. Yeah.
It's exhausting. All right. So if you had advice for anyone wanting to get started into this industry and just either start grooming or even start making some friendships and lasting relationships with people in the industry, what would your advice be?
My advice is to be open. Be open to everybody. Everybody has something to teach and everybody has something to give. We all learn differently and we all teach differently. And you're going to find that you like the way somebody does something better than you like the way that somebody else does something. Doesn't mean that one's right and the other one's wrong. You're just able to adapt to other people, some people's philosophies easier.
Yeah.
And so, go towards that, but also keep an open mind and kind of pick up something from everybody, because the more people that you learn from, the better you're going to get.
Absolutely. I love that. Perfect. Perfect advice. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really love doing this with you, and I need a hug from you.
I need a hug too.
Okay. Congratulations.